Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. The Valley fans have been curious about who Jax Taylor has been dating since he and Brittany Cartwright separated. While it seems that Jax and Brittany have filed for divorce, Jax has moved on in his romantic life. He has been rumored to have been dating someone new, but fans had no idea who this mystery woman was. The woman has now been revealed. Here is what you need to know about Jax Taylor and his new girlfriend. Ever since Jax Taylor and Brittany Cartwright called it quits, fans of the Valley have been wondering who he has been dating since that time. There have been plenty of rumors that he has been seeing someone new, but her identity has remained a mystery until now. Right before the Season 2 premiere of the Valley, Jax Taylor was seen with a mystery woman. There are rumors that he is terrified of fans' reactions to the new season and his actions. As a result, he has been trying to keep his head down recently. The former Vanderpump Rules star is in the middle of a divorce and also had a rehab stay for drug addiction issues. However, when it comes to his dating life, it sounds like the identity of the new woman has been revealed. Her name is Jessica Pexon, and she is an esthetician, via Us Weekly. Jax has been casually dating Jessica for a while, but Jax isn't exclusive to anyone, a source told the site. He's Jax. There's definitely not just one woman in the picture. The same source also said that Jax feels he had some unforgivable and horrifying behavior in the Valley Season 2. He knows what's coming for him is bad, worse than anything he's ever done, and Jax is terrified of fans seeing this new season, the source said. They also said most of it is caught on camera. Brittany Cartwright opened up about her and Jax Taylor right before the Valley season premiere as well. What she said doesn't sound good for fans of the stars. Things are a lot worse than people think. Just the controlling aspect of everything. Wanting to know where I'm at, what I'm doing 24/7. She went on to say that this will all be shown throughout the season, and she expects fans to see her side of the story and relate better to her. They're gonna be like, wow, she went through all of this, she said. And just because he is trying to be a better person doesn't mean that it's actually better. What are your thoughts on Jax Taylor heading into the new season of The Valley? Do you think his new relationship with Jessica Pexon will last? Or is it destined to crash and burn like his marriage to Brittany Cartwright? The Valley was abuzz. It wasn't just the golden sunsets or the latest crop of Instagram influencers pulling up at all the hottest spots. It was Jax Taylor, the infamous reality star who had once been the bad boy of the Valley's hottest show, Surreal Valley, had become a legend in his own right. A man of mystery, charm, and undeniably bad decisions. He'd been in a whirlwind of relationships, scandals, and rumors. And now, the question on everyone's lips wasn't about his latest career move or his infamous public spats. It was, who is Jax Taylor dating now? The paparazzi were staking out his favorite spots, the Valley's trendy cafe, the hot new gym he'd been spotted at, and even the small boutique where he had been seen buying an extravagant gift. But no one seemed to have the answers. Jax, as always, was a man who knew how to keep people guessing. It was a Friday evening when the first hint came. Jax was spotted leaving a trendy new restaurant in the heart of the Valley. Paparazzi snapped pictures, their flashes lighting up the night. They'd caught him at an intimate dinner table with none other than Monroe, the gorgeous, rising pop star with a voice that could melt hearts and a smile that had earned her more magazine covers than anyone could count. Jax's relationship history was a series of complicated entanglements. He'd famously dated socialites, models, and actresses. His last serious relationship had been a messy on-again, off-again drama with influencer Hailey Winters, a relationship that ended in a media frenzy and a public breakup. It had taken Jax months to even consider dating again. But now, here he was, sitting with Monroe, and the question was inevitable. Was this just a dinner between friends, or had the bad boy of the Valley finally settled down? Inside the restaurant, the tension between the two was palpable, but no one could tell what was really going on. Jax was known for his poker face, and Casey, ever the professional, kept her cool. But they both seemed comfortable, laughing, chatting, and completely at ease in each other's company. "I think that's the guy who nearly ruined the Valley's best club opening a few years back," said one of the waiters to his colleague, nodding at Jax from the other side of the room. He was referring to the infamous night when Jax had stormed into the opening of Alto, a high-end club, and the stuff of local legend. Jax was thrown out after an altercation with a few prominent influencers. But tonight, there were no fights or controversy. Just a quiet dinner between two people who clearly had chemistry. By the time they left, Jax had his arm casually draped over Casey's shoulder, their body language suggestive of more than just a friendly night out. The paparazzi caught the last few moments as the couple entered Jax's sleek black car, but the real mystery began as they sped off into the Valley night. So who was Casey Monroe, a pop star who had spent the last year in the public eye, releasing chart-topping singles and working with some of the biggest names in the industry? Known for her music, her sharp wit, and a sense of independence that had made her a darling of the media, Casey was every bit as captivating as her career made her out to be. But behind the glowing headlines, there were whispers. She wasn't the type to show her personal life to the public, preferring to keep her romantic entanglements on the down low. When news of her relationship with Jax Taylor started making waves, there was a wave of surprise across the Valley. Sure, they were both prominent figures, but they'd never been seen together until that fateful dinner. How did this pairing come to be? The public wanted to know. Sources close to Casey revealed that they had met at a charity gala months ago. Jax had made a surprise appearance after an unexpected breakup with Hailey Winters, and Casey had been performing. The two hit it off immediately, bonding over their shared love of music, and the fact that both of them had made headlines for being a bit more chaotic than their public images suggested. In an exclusive interview with Valley Life magazine, Casey revealed a surprising amount about her relationship with Jax. She spoke candidly about the difficulty of dating in the spotlight. "You can't just fall in love with someone when every moment of your life is broadcasted for the world," she said. "It's difficult, it's a pressure, and sometimes it's hard to know if someone is with you or for the attention." When asked about Jax specifically, her face softened. "He's a lot of things, complicated, intense, and often misunderstood. But he's also really funny, and that's important." As expected, the news sent shockwaves through the Valley. People began to dissect every detail, looking for clues that the two might be the real deal or just another fleeting Hollywood fling. Social media lit up with reactions. "I can't believe Jax Taylor is dating Casey Monroe," tweeted one fan. "They're like the Valley's most chaotic couple, and I'm here for it." Others were more skeptical. "Jax has been linked to like 1 million people. I'm not getting my hopes up." But it wasn't just fans who were talking about the potential couple. The reality TV world was buzzing. Rumors started circulating about how Jax might be bringing Casey onto Surreal Valley for a special cameo, something to spice up the ratings, perhaps. That idea, while never confirmed, was enough to keep the speculation going. Casey, always the professional, kept her answers vague when asked by reporters. "We're just two people who like spending time together. That's all I'm going to say," she would tell them with a smile that only seemed to deepen the mystery. Just as the media began to settle into the idea of Jax and Casey as a couple, something unexpected happened. Jax's ex, Hailey Winters, dropped a bombshell of her own. She was seen getting cozy with none other than former Surreal Valley star and longtime rival of Jax's, Max King. The paparazzi had caught them out at the Valley's most exclusive nightclub, their chemistry undeniable. Was Hailey getting back with Max to make Jax jealous? Or was there something more behind the sudden rekindling of their old flame? Fans went wild as speculations ran rampant. Hailey, ever the provocateur, made a few cryptic comments on her Instagram stories, fueling the fire. Some people are just meant to burn brightly, even if it's only for a moment. She posted a picture of herself and Max in a close embrace. The drama that had once been the lifeblood of Surreal Valley was resurfacing in real life. But Jax seemed unfazed. He kept his focus on Casey, their relationship growing stronger as the media storm continued to swirl around them. It wasn't until a month later, during a quiet Sunday morning, that the real truth came out. Jax and Casey were spotted walking hand in hand down a secluded trail in the valley, far away from the flashing cameras and eager eyes. They sat on a bench overlooking the city, sharing a peaceful moment away from the chaos. Jax, usually known for his brash demeanor, appeared at ease, genuinely happy. Casey leaned her head on his shoulder, the two of them looking like any other couple in love. For the first time in a long time, Jax wasn't just a character in a relationship, and one that seemed, for all its unpredictability, to be genuine. He wasn't the bad boy anymore. He was just Jax, a man who had found something real. Casey, too, looked content. The drama and the rumors no longer seemed to matter. They had found their own piece of peace in the valley's chaotic world. And for the first time in months, there were no cameras, no prying eyes, just the two of them against the world. As the months went on, Jax and Casey became the valley's most talked about couple. They showed up at events together, casually strolling down red carpets, smiling for the cameras. There was no grand, sweeping declaration of love, just two people who were comfortable in each other's presence. In the end, it didn't matter who they had dated before or what rumors surrounded them. Jax and Casey were the valley's Jax Taylor and Casey Monroe, and they were writing their own story. And as for the rest of the valley, they couldn't wait to see what happened next. Please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos.